I'm sure you've already looked for a Harry Potter podcast everywhere. No.
In the reserved section.
Oh, he...
Spoke in the tone.
Right.
It's a trailer and a celebration. I'm excited. Stop.
Stop. Go back. Guys, another episode of Seção Reservada is live here on the Leaky Cauldron. If you're watching on YouTube...
Tiago, leave a like. Give it a thumbs up. Smash that like button right away. If you're listening to us on Spotify, give us 5 stars. And thank you to everyone for supporting our project. Who talks like that?
Who talks like that? Look, leave a like now since you know the video will be good.
Is it Goudon?
Goudon.
I'm going to imitate Nordios do Dançamento now. Let's start the video.
They mentioned T-Stacks.
Do you know that content creator, Edu, the gaming guy?
No.
No, it's that famous guy, BKS.
Yeah, BKS.
Edu. Then the guys are saying, Papa, it's Edu, right? The guy says, his last name is the same as that gaming guy's catchphrase. Then I started thinking, like, Papa, it's...
Edu.
I saw this tweet and thought it was great, so I had to share it here on Seção Reservar.
When I saw this tweet,
I didn't get it at first. Papa, it's Edu.
I didn't get it. Thanks for the explanation. You saved my week. Thank you. And look, today, Diego, I want to talk. Why don't we, I already wanted to come here wearing a little Santa hat, a Christmas hat.
Oh no.
Because the series premiere was officially on Christmas. Made official. No.
Man, and what a move. What a move. There isn't, like, of course, Casey Bloys had already given several interviews. Oh, the series is going to be released in 2027, right? Wait, no, that's not it.
Calm down, let's not panic.
Beginning of 2027, it's all there. We're going. But it's a strategy. The man doesn't like to get people's hopes up.
He doesn't want to, but he also knows that...
He's quick. Mess. He's quick.
He says it's going to be 2027. So if what he planned goes wrong, it'll be 2027 anyway. That's it. And if it works out, well, they got it done earlier.
That's the strategy of someone who knows what they're doing. Because they're way ahead, like that. Not ahead, I mean they're going to finish filming the first season now because there was just about a month left.
Yeah, 1 month.
This last month of 4 weeks. And there was this whole idea. I think it's even good for us to talk here with our reserved session followers. So, there was that rumor that they were filming both seasons at the same time, which isn't true. They're not filming both seasons at the same time. They're going to finish the first one now in May. There will be a break, and we don't know how long this break will last. How many months? The guys are going to come back just like Will from Stranger Things, man. With that bowl haircut and shorts that come up high on the thigh.
Like in Grown Ups. Take the movie Grown Ups and use the Stranger Things cast because it matches perfectly.
No, but one of the biggest fears people have is that the cast will grow up and turn into Stranger Things. But Case Bloyd, he's well aware that the first 3 seasons at least...
There's going to be gas, right?
Because that's the age when people shoot up. You know that video of Oh Eric, put that video of Oh Eric on? No.
I won't put it on.
That video of the trio performing, appearing in public for the first time. If you watch it, they've already grown a little bit, like that.
About 2 centimeters? Yeah, no. But they're still tiny. No, they're still tiny. Why?
I think in the movies there's actually a pretty big difference from the second to the first. Yeah. Even though they filmed them really close together, right?
Yeah, they filmed with a gap. Like they started filming after they finished post-production, right? So there was an actual break in filming. Filming there, on set, shooting, right? But man, the thing about the release... The series being released close together is not gonna happen. It's not like, wow, one came out 1 year and then the next year another one came out. Filming will happen, right?
That's it. That's perfect.
The filming will happen.
Exactly.
That's it. Not there. Sorcerer's Stone just finished, now in May. It'll end at the end of May, right? The filming of Sorcerer's Stone. At the end of May, the filming ends, then they keep working there on post-production, right? Because, well...
It's going to end. They'll have 9 months of post-production.
That's a lot of time. 9 months for them to work on it, you know? It's a huge team. It's not just one person doing everything. It's a huge team doing all sorts of things. Yeah. Then they take a break there. Let's say it's about 2 months, and they start again around August or September, more or less.
That's what I thought because pre-production, Adriano Gold gave an interview to Forbes last year, right? Around July last year. And he says that pre-production takes about 18 weeks, yeah, which is about 4.5 months, right? So, assuming, let's say, they start pre-production in June, we're talking about them starting to shoot in September or October. Exactly. But I don't know if pre-production has already started, you know? Yeah, but Bloyd, he gives hints because he's allowed to say some things, but we never know. Sometimes pre-production is already happening too.
And he said that the script for the second season is already in development.
That's right. The script is being written.
With the script being written. If it's already in development, my friend, relax. They're working on it, you know?
And you know something I think about now? For example, the series is filmed in blocks, right? You remember, right? Block A, Block B, Block C. So Block A is the first 2 episodes. Yes, they finished the first 2 episodes a while ago, so I'm sure it's already in post-production. Although the trailer didn't really show any special effects shots, right? I don't know what's special effects and what's set construction.
You know, I know.
Go ahead.
Damn, so you know that part where I'm joking? No, really, they're being careful about timing because they, especially them, know how fast this stage of children's growth is. The changes in their voices are very significant. Man, in the first movie, Rupert Grint's voice was really thin. In the second, it's like thunder. Exactly.
It's really like
It's like thunder.
Ron changes a lot.
Rupert from the first and second movies, and Charles Emmanuel, who is a voice actor, was the voice of Ron here in Brazil. He says he has already said right at several events how difficult it was to do that. Because in the first movie, Rupert's voice was higher pitched. In the second, it was deeper, and his own voice hadn't deepened yet.
Puberty hit Rupert first.
Exactly. So, like, there's this thing, you know? And then this release window, which can be like, I don't know. The first season comes out around Christmas 2026. Maybe the second season comes out at the beginning of 2028 or in the middle of 2028.
Casey Bloys, he's not going to come and say, like, look, the second season will come out at Christmas 2027. Yeah, no. He's not going to come and say that. Why? First, because it's a deadline that the production doesn't need. Exactly. You know? It's pressure that the production doesn't need. Pressure. It's a really unnecessary pressure, I think. Of course, they care about deadlines and everything, right? I guess that the second season will come out sometime between April and May of 2028. Then, at Christmas 2029 Azkaban, you know? They can do 1 season every year and a half because they're planning for 10 years, right? For 7 seasons. And that means 1 season every year and a half.
Yeah, and it's all within what was expected. I understand what caused this rumor about 2 seasons being filmed at the same time because it was the announcement of the actors who only appear in the second book, like Fudge and Lucius. And then people were already like, oh, this rumor, right? Including me. I said in the post, hey, this could be a sign that they're going to do it together. It could be a sign. I wasn't confirming anything or anything like that.
I thought they were going to do it together too.
I had that feeling. But no, they're going to film them separately, shooting the first one all at once, then the second one. And then this gap could be a year and a half, but it could be less.
What will determine that is when we get the announcement of when the filming of Chamber of Secrets will start. Exactly. And then we'll base it on that. Alright.
The Sorcerer's Stone started on July 14, 2026.
Sorry, 2025.
July 14, 2025. Oh, is it going to start on September 14? I don't know. Just add 2 more months to that time frame.
Tiago, do you think they'll make a post about the start of filming and all that like they did the first time?
For sure. That would be cool. Like Gina holding the clapperboard, each season being someone different.
You know, someone in the spotlight.
Even Dominique,
Dominique, always cheerful, waiting for someone who can love her Prince Charming, her eternal boyfriend.
Sending a hug to the archives. They requested it. Let's take it easy.
There are a lot. We can't mention them all. No. Archive, let's give, look, Ravenclaw Archive, Slytherin Archive, Hufflepuff Archive.
Daily Prophet Archive.
Daily Prophet, Pasquim Peeves Archive. 1 and 2, because there are 2. Chudley Cannon's archive.
Soft Archive Narcissa Malfoy's ruler.
Weasley family. Wormtail eyelash archive.
With all due respect, okay? Anyone who creates an archive for Wormtail has already given up.
I'm loving it. It's cool. Guys, all the archives, I won't remember the name of all of them, but I saw that there are a lot of cool archives. It's been really cool to see all this movement from the fans again, because for a long time, Tiago and I were the ones who kept talking about Harry Potter, and like, people interacted.
People like Simba.
Anyone there? Anyone there?
Anyone there? These fans, the accounts, they've always popped up since, I don't know, K-pop bands, movies. Yeah, no. There's a core group. Now, people on Twitter are back with Harry Potter. This trailer, I felt like it really struck a chord with a lot of people who'd been inactive for a long time. Yes, it really struck a chord. Look at that.
It looks like School of Rock. It struck a chord with me too. Everybody, no.
But I felt that, and like, later I want to talk to you about some of the post-trailer reactions. I think it's cool for us to talk about that.
But yeah, I felt like the fandom man woke up.
Yeah, right, no. That was really cool, man. It was really cool. It's been amazing. Interacting with the fan archive accounts is a lot of fun.
They're really creative.
Right? They're really creative. And there are some people who, man, are designers, you know? Man.
And they do some really cool work.
No, man, the one who made my Twitter cover, the header there, was the Ravenclaw archive account. Seriously, they did a great job. The Ravenclaw archive account did a great job.
Who expected the Ravenclaw archive account to make yours? No.
Did you see that they said there's Caco Corvino, right? The Caco Corvino version. They even made it with the outfit and everything.
Caco Corvino is too multiverse for me.
Multiverse.
And like, these guys are really creative. They're really cool. And people like this trailer so much that they're doing this thing. Like, it's in everyday life. People are talking about the series again, talking about it again. And we're really, really happy. Of course.
I'm really happy, man. I really like, interacting with people, posting something, and having everyone come and comment, It's really, in fact, while we're recording this episode, it's Fred and George Weasley's birthday.
April 1st, right? April Fool's Day. Man, what a cool day for them to have.
It fits perfectly.
Who do you think was born first? Do you have that information?
I think Fred was born first.
Really? Do you actually have that information?
Fred was born first.
I think the story of the characters of the actors is really cool, man. The fact, or George was born first. No. Seriously, for me, Fred and George have one of the coolest stories. Both because of the characters and because the actors met during the auditions. Exactly. So, I think that they're similar.
Right.
Man, they create this thing, this coincidence. Besides playing the same characters, they met each other at the audition.
Exactly.
It's really cool. It is.
How can they be so similar without being related?
Man, I don't know. One of them even adopted the last name, right?
This here is professionalism. To give yourself its...
James, look guys. It's James Phelps and Oliver Austin.
And then he changed his stage name to Oliver. No, man. To James and Oliver, right? Oliver Phelps. Oliver Austin. He became Oliver Phelps, too.
So they could fit the idea of the actors themselves. And now we have Gabriel and Harlan. And Harlan, too.
It's the same coincidence. They met at the auditions. That's really cool.
Amazing. And look how we spend 3 minutes just joking around, right? Of the podcast.
Sometimes I listen to this podcast here, and it's good. Joking around? I didn't know what that was.
I'm finding out.
Me now.
It's funny when people comment on it, but those who don't know the meme just say, "Are you crazy?"
Me crazy? No, yeah.
They're brothers.
This is one of my favorite Harry Potter memes, and I plan to keep it for the next decade.
Brothers. And Christmas, Tiago?
Dude.
So it's...
Christmas. Wow. It's going to be... What did you do?
I watched Harry Potter.
Play it again? Oh, Christmas is really cool.
So Merry Christmas.
Caco's really singing today. Did you see that?
Today he just needs to tune up, right? No.
Who sings this song? Are you kidding, silly? Yeah, but it's a very symbolic date.
I think it's the day when the whole family is together. And I hope HBO releases it at a great time.
This year, I don't know.
7 o'clock at night.
Let me explain something here. I'm married, my wife is from Minas, and my wife's family is from Minas Gerais. So, 1 year we spend there, 1 year we spend here. Right? Fair. Split between the families. 1 year we spend there with her family, 1 year here. With my side of the family, this year is with my side of the family.
So, we're going to spend it in São Paulo.
In São Paulo. At our place, right? It's usually at our place. My friend, what is this crowd going to have to shut up for so I can watch and everyone will watch together?
No, in silence, and...
Look, the kids can go to the playground to play if they want. Man, who doesn't want to?
Children, please.
Please leave.
You claim the series will reach the new generation, but you're actually pushing them away.
Saying the series will reach the new generation? Give me a break, please. Cut. I'll watch it.
Cut to the new generation asking questions during the episode.
Shut up.
Let Dad watch. Come on.
No, but look, you know what's cute? Kaka. Kaka. Kaka is my daughter, right? She says that every time she sees something about Harry Potter, she says, he's my brother.
Harry Potter?
She insists Harry is her brother. I ask why, but she just repeats, he's my brother.
He's so present in the house that she says, he's my brother.
She says, yeah, she says, they're my siblings. Hermione, Ron, they're my siblings. Look, I say, only if it's in Christ, right? My daughter, amen. Yeah.
Because otherwise?
You won't make it. There's no way, like this daughter, there's no way he can be your brother, right? Dad is only your dad. There's no other, no.
Friend, I don't know. It's just brother.
She says, he's my brother. He's my brother. And then, look how cute. She asks to watch it. Every time she says, I want to see Daddy in blue. In blue? Yeah, in blue. You know what it is? The thumbnail of my set visit video is blue.
And she wants, and there's me.
Like this, all happy in the thumbnail.
She wants to see your thumbnail.
Uh-huh. She wants to see the studio video. Look, she just wants to see Daddy in blue. Wow, it's really cute.
I need to take her now to Beyond Universal in London.
Do you know what she says? While watching the video, she asks, Kaka, was it this one? I reply, no, honey, it's just this one, Daddy. Will you take me? No, honey, that's not really up to me.
No, man, I hope that, wow, because, the series is premiering on December 25th, which is a Friday. Then we get to another important point here in today's episode.
Let's, before anything else, talk about the weekly episode releases.
Come on, guys. Let's at least let go of this anxiety for now. I know it's cool, especially with Harry Potter, right? To binge watch everything at once.
But no. Let's enjoy it episode by episode.
The thing about weekly episodes, people even mentioned it, right? When I commented, man, I much prefer weekly. And then they said, man, for you as a content creator, it really is better. But I say this as a fan, I like it when it's weekly. Me too. In fact, other series I watch are weekly too. When everything comes out at once, I get really anxious to watch it all. And then I have to spend hours and hours and hours of my day watching. And man, I'm a father. I can't spend 9 hours in front of a TV, you know? You get it?
You'd be sitting there for 9 hours.
If you were going to watch
all at once, right? Exactly. You couldn't leave the TV until you finished, because scenes from the last episode would be everywhere, even without social media. Hermione would have already received the Hogwarts letter in a scene.
Spoiler. Okay, a Harry Potter spoiler? Yeah, man, the series will have new elements.
By the way, this is a good debate, right? About spoilers in the series. How many people are actually going to watch this series? I wish I had that information.
That percentage who doesn't know anything or who has never had contact with the books. But then we have the movies too. The person would have to not have had contact with the books or the movies as well.
Yeah, man, I think spoilers are just gonna be inevitable. Of course, it's good for us to be careful, yes. I think it doesn't hurt to be a little careful when talking about things that are in the series but not in the book or the movies, you know? Like it's something new from the series. Be careful not to ruin anyone's experience, you know? But the overall story is really hard not to talk about and for people not to know. Of course, there will be people who don't know. That's obvious, and those people will have to be extra careful. Because we're talking about a series where the first book was published, the first season, right? Which is based on the first book. Next year, it'll be 30 years since the book came out. Wow, that's true. So, it's really hard to avoid spoilers, you know? 30 years.
97 June of 97, right? Exactly. June 24th, 1997. June 26th, 1997. 26th.
Wow.
That's crazy, man. 30 years.
30 years.
Several special events are coming up.
Yeah, for sure.
And you see here, right, this thing about spoilers. For example, we're going to get to a season, I'm just speculating here, not even Mono Principe knows. You don't need to say, next week is when Dumbledore dies.
No, like Sheldon, that one's really good.
Dumbledore dies.
That one's really good. Wow, I love Sheldon's voice actor.
Sending a big hug to Sergio Cantu.
This scene is great. It's him talking with actually.
Fun fact, did you know Marcia Cantu is the one who voices Sheldon's mother? I'm not sure if it's Marcia. She is Sergio's mother, so the mother voices the mother and the son voices the son. Amazing. It's Marcia, right? Sorry if I said it wrong,
But his mother is Sheldon's mother.
Man, it's really cool, right? Marcia, let me look it up properly. Hold on.
It's about time we brought a voice actor here to our reserved session to have a chat about dubbing. And speaking of dubbing, I saw a lot of people saying that the trailer hasn't been dubbed yet, right? Yeah, but that's normal, guys. I think the dubbing process only happens now, when the episodes are fully edited. And it probably happens, I don't know, about 2 months before the episode comes out, so around September.
Yeah, and definitely not September.
In October.
The voice cast has already been in the process of being selected for a while.
Right? They're going to have to choose really good kids too, right?
It's not just that the excellent dubbing is part of what made Harry Potter so special to me, especially with all the nostalgia I have for it.
And also the matter of the dubbing and the soundtrack, man. And 2 things that the trailer hasn't shown yet, right?
Correction, it's Maria Angela, sorry. Maria Angela Cantu, a hug for you, a hug for Sergio. Sergio's sister is a voice actress too, wow.
It's a family of voice actors. That's really cool. I really value dubbing. And a lot of people talked about that. About dubbing. But no, maybe in the official trailer that comes out in December.
It will also be released dubbed.
Not December. September if it comes out, right? As speculated in Back to Hogwarts. It comes out dubbed right away.
The guy is revealing the things he knows, man. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't know anything. Man, everything I post now, people say as if you didn't know.
Oh no, yeah.
Like, there was this guy that I posted about today. I posted about Fred and George, and then someone commented, like, I could post a picture of them in character today, right? Man, that would be genius, man. That would be a dream. Then the guy was like, as if Kako didn't know all the dates.
No, man, that's not how it works.
Guys, I don't know, folks. I wish I knew. I really do.
I wish. All we do is speculate. Because in our view, the first trailer would only be released in September. Because the series would come out in 2027 exactly. Now that the series is coming in December 2025, they're going to move up a lot of marketing. And we have no idea how they're going to do it.
Say your magic little list there, which, by the way, our friend, our Otto Inverso.
Oh.
What's the name of... how do you say friend in Spanish?
Our hermano.
Hermano. He's our hermano.
Manito. Manito?
Manito. Our hermano, that's Tiaguito. It's Tiaguito. Tiaguito is the...
Saint Diego.
Spanish. Saint Diego in Spanish. Tiaguito.
It's the channel. It's a Lord of the Rings page. Lord of the Rings, right? He takes Diego's tweets and just translates them into Spanish. Man, like the reach, man.
You know why I don't care when this happens, but this time I actually spent like 10-12 minutes writing that tweet, man. It must have about 1,000 characters. Then I got pissed because the guy just took it, translated it, and posted it. Then I said, damn, not this time, right? Reach, but normally I don't do that.
But this little list is really cool because people said, oh, now when the next story comes out, there's a lot of stuff.
Get the list?
Let's get my phone, hold on.
Enough. Should I bring it here? No, it's fine. It doesn't work on mine, right? It has to be on... Okay.
And I'll say it again, guys. Anyone who doesn't have this wallpaper on their phone is crazy. I have it. Oh, so you're crazy.
Then, me with this one, look.
Let me check which one it is. Is it the same as before? This wallpaper isn't good. The quality is bad.
Mind your own business, my friend. Go on.
In the next one, he'll already have another wallpaper. You'll see.
Go on, go on.
He's going to take it personally.
Go on, go on.
Got it. Let's go. This list is great. I'll bring it up and we'll comment on it.
Really cool.
Go ahead. Let's do it. Yeah, more actors were announced near Philosophers in April. I speculated about that. Because there are still a lot of people who haven't been announced yet. People said, oh, who's left to be announced? Ghosts. A lot of people. Wow.
People said Mrs. Figma doesn't think she'll be in the first season.
Mrs. Figma.
Now I say things like this, guys. Dude, stop. To try to get information from Kako. I say, will Mrs. Figma...
Or maybe not.
Have you seen that guy on stage that's been going around online?
What's the background music?
It's just that
I visited sets. And the little dance.
It's really good. Wait, let me get back here. So, that woman who showed up isn't Mrs. Figma.
No, I didn't say she is. Hold on.
No, the one backstage. I remember when we recorded.
Blonde hair, Blonde with a hood on her head, right? I didn't say it was her. I said it might be.
Right. But do you think she'll be in it? Will she appear?
Man, I think it's very likely she'll show up.
Yeah, because Harry gets together with her at some point.
I hope she does. People care about her. I would really like her to be there because, like, she's not a character that's, wow, just not important. In Order of the Phoenix, we already need to know her, right?
Because there's an insider on Reddit who has already gotten a lot of things right. And he said that Narcissa will be in the first season. Narcissa Malfoy. She just hasn't been announced yet. We're going to have Draco scenes at Malfoy Mansion, so it wouldn't make sense for Narcissa not to be there.
That photo of Ron, the one I think is at the Burrow, do you think it's the moment when he gets the letter?
Man, I'd be so happy if it showed the three of them getting the letter. I'd be so happy.
I think all three of them. Maybe even show Draco too.
Ah, that would be amazing. Man, I really hope so, okay? But I don't know at what point in the episodes they'll do that. For example, they're going to show Draco at home. Lox Pratt has already revealed that's going to happen. Will it be, I don't know, at Christmas when he comes back home? Or will it be before that? We'll have scenes of each of them getting the letter. Showing everyone's family would be really cool. Yeah, okay? It breaks the expectation about Harry. Man, if we're going to break that expectation of we're not going to see everything from Harry's point of view, then let's just break it right away. It would be great to see Harry's reaction to the Burrow for the first time, discovering it with him rather than just from the audience's view. But I'm not sure how much they'll show that.
But maybe, did you see how that scene is? Sometimes it can be a really quick scene, man. Did you see how Ron's picture looks? No.
Isso cenário, tipo uma sala, né?
It's super blurry, you know? It's not something that's like, you know, that will, wow. Harry's wonder at seeing the Burrow, it's gonna be genuine. It's gonna be...
Maybe they're just showing part of the Burrow, right?
Maybe they'll just show the kitchen. He's at a breakfast table with some things there, you know?
Could be.
And another thing.
James and Lily, right? James and Lily's actors haven't been announced yet.
There's a leaked recording with them.
They're going to be 21 years old, right? Which is the real age of the characters. The ghosts of Hogwarts. Firenze.
Some. Not just... There's also Madame Malkin. There was that rumor. Madame Malkin made an announcement.
No, that's just a rumor, right? Informally, you know? But that guy never gets anything wrong. So it's really her.
Ronan showed up too, right? The centaur. Yeah, the red-haired one. It's like this hasn't been released officially, but it was posted by Reading and Intelligence.
That guy, he's been getting everything right. Yeah.
Usually what he posts there is really what's happening.
I just saw a cool theory and wanted to mention it about the trailer.
Yeah, because we talked about it. Did you see that in that part where herbology shows up in the trailer? Ron and Harry aren't in class, right? Uh-huh. And you see that at the end, they mention the Devil's Snare thing. You told me there was a chance that the class was about Devil's Snare. Yes. Then they say, good thing Hermione pays attention in herbology. So.
They weren't there.
Not for some reason, I don't know. They got lost or fell asleep, I don't know.
They were late.
She didn't get it, but she was paying attention. As shown in the trailer, right?
That's exactly Devil's Snare.
Man, it would be really cool.
It would be really cool.
It would be really cool. So we still have Hermione's mother to be announced. Mother and father. Maybe Neville's grandmother too.
Neville's grandmother.
Yeah, Narcissa. There are still a lot more people to be announced.
Look, wow, Ghost. There are 4 ghosts alone.
Yeah, I have a theory, man.
It hasn't come out yet. What a pain.
Man, I have a theory, okay? That on the day they make the post, because they always do it, every HBO series makes a post when they finish filming. So I think maybe in April we might, I don't know, not have anything. But when they announce the end of filming, they announce the full cast. Cool. You know? Like in an actual press release. Hey, this is the full cast. It's going to be a huge list of people they haven't announced yet. Cool. That will be on the date when they make that end of filming post.
It's probably going to be a reels of the trio closing a clapperboard. Like, it's a wrap, you know?
With House of the Dragon, it was Rhaenyra there. Rhaenyra. That's right. All right, official post about the end of filming. I just said that.
It ends in May.
May, that's it. We never expect anything from HBO, right? I never thought a trailer would come in March, but it did.
But now, since the series will be released at the end of the year, I put some magazine covers here, and the trio will already be on several of them.
Journeyman to Weasley.
That's right, Whim Party.
Vanity Fair. Several magazine covers. So for this year-end preview that magazines usually do in June or July.
Hermione's just like, I want to be famous to be a great artist.
Aiden.
This magazine cover?
This marketing phase will be exciting as magazines release new info and covers, making the actors more famous, right?
And the magazines, they also have access to exclusive information. Exclusive. That's really cool.
Great, so the website article says, I miss.
I miss print magazines.
Me too. I have one to collect.
I have so many from the movies.
Our time. Our time. It's good that the collections are still calling it our time. Yeah.
Glad the collections still call us the fandom's fathers.
Isn't it? But I won't, yeah. I'm going to access the internet.
No.
I'm not. I'll do it when I reboot the reboot.
Yeah, that's it. It's cool. We're here today. I liked it. No, I already said I'm going to do what Thanos did, my friend. In the last episode, I'm going to sit in the universe.
Founders series, so what's up?
Oh no, then I'll comment as a fan. That's my joke, right?
Maybe I'll go back to the episode. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing around.
Here, in May, there will be the Warner Brothers Discovery Upfront. Yes, every year, companies have their upfronts. Disney, Warner, Paramount. So now it's Warner, right?
They're going to complete this merger.
Warnermont.
So, Warnermont is a good name. No, it's not. No. Yeah, so we have this possibility, but don't expect too much, okay? At this upfront. Yeah,
At the upfront?
they post things like that, right?
Yeah, they post. It's not like, wow, let's watch a trailer, right? No, they do have some things. Yes, some stuff. We went to the HBO one just now.
No. Yeah, was it upfront? No. It wasn't upfront. It was something else, or was it upfront?
It was upfront. That's enough.
Yeah, there's one at the start and one at the end of the year, so maybe.
What was the name?
I forgot the name, but it was upfront, I think. It was upfront. But it was a content-focused upfront, right? Yeah, now it's something more institutional that happens in May. To sell advertising, sell ads, you know? Okay, so you can't expect big announcements, but sometimes they might say, oh, the second season is starting now, in August.
There might be a little bit of information, something.
Some information here and there, all right.
Now, a possible activation at San Diego Comic-Con, right? Man, I don't know if the news slows down much during the World Cup, because now we're about to start the World Cup, right? Our World Cup is coming in December, right?
I want to know about the World Cup. Is it the Quidditch World Cup? No? Then don't talk to me, my friend.
So, June or July, there's this possibility, July, right, of an activation at San Diego Comic-Con. Sometimes they don't bring a panel with actors, because then they'd have to show a trailer, you know? And I don't think there will be another trailer in July. Seems unlikely, but sometimes there's an activation, like CCXP.
Yeah, I think there could be something at San Diego Comic-Con because it's a really big event. Yes, right? So maybe there will be something worthy of the event.
An official trailer on September 1st. Every year, guys. Back to Hogwarts happens every year. It's a live stream. Every year, it's a disappointment. Wow. Hey, let me say something. First, Warner, change that live stream time.
They do it at that time.
From there, right, Denise?
It's a tough time for everyone, especially audiences in Latin America, the United States, and Los Angeles. A better time was when they released the trailer at 4 o'clock.
Or do both. The Back to Hogwarts live stream, right? Because if they're going to release the trailer, which will be the official trailer, then things are going to get crazy.
6 in the morning.
Oh no.
It's really not a good time.
They can announce a preview, a teaser, right, of the trailer at Back to Hogwarts, and mention the time, like, tomorrow. That's it. Cool.
The thing about Back to Hogwarts is that we always went in with really high expectations, right? So last year's was cool because they announced more actors for the series, I remember. And Fleet, they announced Fleetwick, right? The return of Orc Davis as Fleetwick. They announced Professor Bin's,
Sprout, Dean Thomas, Crab, Goyle, Sprout, Crab.
Goyle. Then,
Madame Pomfrey.
so then they announced it. There was an announcement about the series, right? Now this year, my friend, man, 25 years of Sorcerer's Stone in theaters, you know? It's a really strong year to capitalize on commercially. Wow.
For him, even more for him. And they're going to re-release Sorcerer's Stone in American theaters now in August or September, with 10 minutes of never-before-seen behind-the-scenes footage.
So, man, that's amazing. And now Back to Hogwarts is promising that this will finally be a real Back to Hogwarts. That's it.
Man, that's what we're hoping for, right?
You know? Incredible. There's likely a trailer coming September 1st.
Yeah, let's hope so. I think it's going to happen in the trailer. Not the final one, okay? The official trailer. I think the series will have 3 trailers.
Hold on, let me just check Katarina's school message here. Okay. Yeah, no, it's just from the administration. When a message comes from the school, your heart sinks, you get all tense. It's crazy. She busted her head open.
Yeah, wow, man. September 7th.
No, the school calls like this. Whoa! The school called, my heart already sinks.
I would freeze up too. No.
When I get a message, I get nervous, but a call makes me think, here we go. I prepare for a funeral.
No, just a small cut on the head. Are you crazy? No.
Come on, my friend. He called. Hi, Dad. Everything's fine, okay? So, yeah, everything's fine. Katerina just fell and hit her mouth, but she's okay.
It bled a bit, but she already has a Band-Aid on.
Dad, but people took care of it, put some ice on, everything's fine.
Kids, my friend.
And Katerina, she's really quiet, thank God, right? Really quiet.
How old is she? 3. Wow, she's gotten so big, man. She's 3. I saw Katerina being born. You're crazy. So, the announcement of the beginning of View, literally.
No, right?
No, I wasn't there at Explicar here.
Right?
No, I saw the formalidade, right? I saw it. Uncle is... Just kidding, I say. I don't like these age jokes, man.
Yeah.
No, not here. Not here.
Not here. Look, they're announcing that filming for Chamber of Secrets starts in August or September.
August from whom? August from the fans.
Yeah, I hope it's August from... That was a dad joke.
It was. Is it to look at or to eat? And what about Christmas, huh?
Wow, is it to look at or to eat? It's to watch. It's to watch Potter. Yeah, damn. So is it to look at or to eat?
It's to punch.
Your uncle. Your shitty uncle. Okay, there's this possibility of starting filming of Chamber of Secrets this year. More casting announcements for Chamber of Secrets, all right?
Let's go, Tom Riddle. Let's go, Arthur Weasley. Gilderoy Lockhart. Let's go, Arthur Weasley. Let's go.
It's Moaning Myrtle.
Moaning Myrtle.
Dobby's voice.
Or an actor. Dobby's voice. Or an actor, yeah.
The voice? I wish it was Andy Serkis. That's my dream. But he'll be so busy filming the Gollum movie down in New Zealand that it won't happen.
Come on, man, Toby.
Jones will probably end up coming back, man. You think so? I think so, because he's a voice actor, or he did the audiobook, and they say he's great at that too. The actor who did the audiobook, now they say he was a perfect Dobby. You heard that, right? I did. So, maybe it'll be him.
Very good.
He says he won't be the first to come back to the series, right? The one who did the audiobook. And to wrap up here, look, CCXP, I put it down. Possibilities for the first 10 minutes of the series at CCXP. I don't think they'll show the full episode. Even though there will be about 20 days left until the series, they won't show it. But who knows, right? We never know. But there's the possibility of the first 10 minutes or a final trailer at CCXP. And at Christmas, a preview of the soundtrack in December. And I'm waiting for the 27th. December 5th is the premiere.
Hold on, let's talk about this CCXP, my friend. You went through that too quickly. Guys, here's the thing. Yesterday, CCXP's social media posted a question to the public. Who do you want to see at CCXP? And I take it as a personal mission for all of you to go there and flood it. Do you know what flooding is? It's that well-known thing.
The guy's social media, that's all. Their social media manager will say,
Sabi, you know that famous thing being a pain in the neck? You know when you asked your mom for something so much that she said, I'm going to give this toy to this kid so he'll stop talking my ear off? That's what it's like. Flood their social media, especially that CCXP post. What they're asking for is, we want the Harry Potter cast at CCXP.
We did our part. Our comments are actually some of the most liked on the post. There were people there asking for Destino at CCXP and not...
I think there's only one possible outcome to bring the Harry Potter cast.
and then the question remains, right? I think there's a possibility they could make the kids. The kids were, 12 years old at the time, but, well, I think that from the moment you sign the contract, this media part already comes into play.
This media part, actually, it's not that it comes in later. It's part of it, man.
It's part of the promotion, right?
Promoting the series is part of it.
And, Eltra, here's the thing. Brazil is going to be one of the main audiences for this series. It will. If I had to make a top 5, Brazil would be in the top 3. Now listen to what I'm saying.
Brazil will now be one of the largest audiences.
Can I tell you something? These kids need to feel it. The energy of the Brazilian fans right now is for them.
Kids, damn it, man. I want to leave. Who's that guy with the mustache over there? Ha, no, I'm just kidding, man.
No, man. All artists who visit Brazil fall in love with it.
They do. Brazilian people are very passionate. No.
It's really cool. And the energy at CCXP?
They could bring Nick Frost too. He'd fit right in with this crowd.
The trio would be perfect with Nick Frost. For me, it would be perfect. He protects them,
like as a father figure.
He has the energy, the charisma to break the ice and make things light, fun, and be a protector for the kids, you know?
Actually, Nick Frost has already worked with Dominique on... Oh, the cast is calling Dominique Dom. Did you see that? Yeah, Dom. I already saw 3 kids calling him Dom, right? To refer to him. So, Dom. They're kind of hoping for an adult actor to come, and all 3 of them. Wow.
And for him to come would be amazing, man. Seriously, bro, it would be incredible. So,
Like Ronaldinho coming over with his little hand, right?
holding the shirt, really cool, man. Guys, seriously, are you watching Seção Reservada or listening to Seção Reservada? I'm going to say this in every Caldeirão Furado video, man. Yeah, so go to this CCXP post.
And tag HBO too, guys. Yeah, look, CCXP and HBO Max and HBO.
HBO Max Brazil and HBO. Go there, HBO BR.
Right?
Yeah, HBO BR. Go there and tag them like this. HBO, bring the Harry Potter cast to CCXP.
We need to make some noise for this to happen, guys. I think these things depend on CCXP, but they also depend a lot on the audience, on HBO and on the audience.
For them to gauge audience interest, the number of people asking, so it's really important. Go to the latest CCXP post, ask for the Harry Potter cast, tag HBO Max Brazil, HBO BR, and we're going to be able to do this. It's now.
Look, it's not about waiting for the episode to end. Do it now. While you're listening, if you're on your phone, pause and open Instagram. It's this post here, Eric, show it. You'll see my comment and Tiago's. There are lots of comments asking for it. Go comment too, guys. We want the cast of Harry Potter at CCXP 2026.
December is going to be a packed month. We're going to have Dune 3, we're going to have Avengers Doomsday. But now that Harry Potter has moved to December, it has become one of the biggest events of the year to look forward to. It's the number of people who are going to watch Harry Potter at Christmas. I can't even... It's a shame. I saw some people talking about it, okay? It's a shame that it's going to be an episode, in quotes, kind of with a vibe. A vibe.
The mood got heavy. What a wonderful Christmas present. Getting a father, a sister,
And Harry over there being pushed by his uncle, suffering.
But then, look, we're going to confirm that theory we made in one of the first private sessions, that the first episode will end with them leaving there.
rule of knocking on the castle door.
Do you think it's going to be with him here? Oh, no. The castle is only on the second one.
Do you think it doesn't end with Dad and Regra knocking on the express door in the first episode?
Are you crazy?
I don't know.
No one believes your I don't know anymore. No.
I really don't know. For me, it would be great to end the episode with him knocking on the door.
It makes no sense for him to show up after an hour and 10 minutes.
Share your opinion, but don't claim my return doesn't make sense.
You know? Okay, look, I just got hit here. Look, under the table. We can't keep the private session going? No, it's over. But look, I'm a gangster.
They said on Twitter I'm a gangster from the streets.
You?
Wow.
No.
So, I really think the first episode ends with the boat scene, with him leaving the cabin on the cliff. The second one ends with the boat door slamming. There's scene coming from the boat, and Hogwarts only happens in the third episode, and the episode will be called The Midnight Duel. If it happens, then the first one is The Boy Who Lived, okay? The second one, I don't know, will also have some chapter name, maybe Hogwarts or Hogwarts Express.
You loosened your grip. Why? Are you farting? I'm not farting. So then
If it happens then.
All right then.
If so, the second episode ends with their arrival at Hogwarts.
All right.
That's it.
No, if Diego said it, that's final.
I'm really anxious about the drawing to see if we're going to get it right. Regra arriving at the cabin is really cool to end the first episode too. That knock on his door, then it ends. Damn. You're crazy, man. Damn.
Oh, family friendly.
Kako coming to talk to me about family friend. Yeah, guys, comment down below. Is Kako from the Old Testament or the New Testament?
I'm a dad, so I have to watch my language since Katarina repeats it.
But if...
I sometimes yell a bit while working.
I'll let my part as a good Hufflepuff here be, yeah, trying to make this Gryffindor. I swear so much. Especially during the live streams, you know? Control yourself, right?
It's a little donkey.
Control yourself. There are going to be kids. The little kid is like this. Who is it, kid?
Wow. Look at her over there, searching around and swearing a lot.
Mommy.
Mommy, what is it? You know, the CEO of HBO gave a really cool interview. They asked him what target audience this HBO series wants to reach.
He said target Dumbledore.
Yeah. He goes, he used a term that's queerizado, which are kids, sorry. They're adults who grew up with Harry Potter, right? And now there's also this chance to introduce the story to their kids. I'm a bit behind on that, right? Because I still can't. Yeah.
Time
No, actually, I don't, man.
for the second season. Let's go. So let's go for the second season. Come on. Hurry up, man.
Man, a girl asked me this the other day on Twitter.
Oh, is your daughter still going to be named Lillian, like you said 8 years ago? I said no. Now it's between Isabella and Helena.
Guys, Helena is a very beautiful name.
Comment down below among those who like to get things done early. I like it, I'm ahead of things. Comment down below. Isabella or Helena, which do you prefer? Throw Luna in there. I don't even know if it's going to be, wow, I don't even know if it's going to be a girl, right?
If it's a girl, I know.
Tiago.
You're just like my brother, man. It's Tiago, like a country music duo.
I can't handle it every time I remember this thing about your name and your brother about you two being the kidnapped kids. Come on, tell that story, please.
Tell it. They asked me, right, how my mom got the idea to name me Tiago and my brother Tiago. So she already had my brother, right, Tiago. And one day, she was watching a news story about two kids, Tiago and Tiago, who were, then she got the idea. At least, that's how I remember it, okay? I just wanted to see if this story is true. That was it. So, Tiago and Tiago.
How nice, these kids being kidnapped. I'll name my son after them.
I think Tiago and Tiago ended up being excellent, man. I like being called Tiago. I think it's different, but most people are mistaken.
I knew a Tiago before you, really? There was a boy named Tiago on my grandma's street.
I remember I was in an Orkut community called I Love Being Called Tiago. It had 13 people, You know, there's My Name is Tiago, and it had, I don't know, 28,000 members. My name is Rodrigo. 38,000 members. My name is Tiago. I joined, and there were 76 Tiagos.
Hey, Tiago, shall we talk about numbers? Let's do it, because I want to talk about the numbers for this training.
What's that, huh?
No, the most surprising thing wasn't just the numbers, but that HBO didn't spend a cent to get this result. Organic.
Guys, when a number is organic, basically HBO didn't invest a single cent for the trailer to reach the number it did.
It's about the trailer, right? Yes, of course. Like, it's not like they posted and sponsored it. Just like our content, Seção Reservada is organic. None of it is paid promotion. All the views we get on the channel are organic, right? All the posts are natural, organic. The Harry Potter trailer was organic. It was posted. That's it. All the buzz, all the activity was genuine with people sharing it. Whether it was because they liked it, hated it, or just watched it to talk about it or to criticize it. But they watched it.
But the reality is that the trailer reached 277 million organic views.
48 hours.
The Instagram post, just on Instagram alone, already had 100 million views and 3.6 million likes.
On TikTok, it was reaching almost 20 million views.
That's absurd.
That's more than double the previous HBO record.
HBO didn't specify what record it was. I assume it might be a trailer from the last Game of Thrones season, or possibly the first from House of the Dragon's debut. But HBO didn't mention it.
However, those are really impressive numbers. I think something will happen with this series like what already happened with Hogwarts Legacy, okay? It's something that everyone will consume. People who are criticizing it, people who are praising it, or even those who don't care at all.
Out of curiosity to watch it, right?
Because at Christmas, when you open your stories, guys, you won't be able to escape people using the Harry Potter theme song and intro in their stories, okay? You'll go on your Instagram, and basically 90% of your followers will have the TV on. Because Harry Potter is something that goes way beyond just the usual fans.
And you already noticed that with the trailer. It's not just hardcore fans who consume this content, it's the general public.
And a series is an incredible, overwhelming success when it manages to connect with the hardcore fans, who are always engaged, who really like, comment, but also with that other audience, you know, the broader audience, right? Who watched Harry Potter back in the day, but now will watch it again. So, Harry Potter has that magic.
Exactly.
It's really cool.
It's cool. It's cool. Really good numbers, yes. Man, if just the teaser for the series was like that, I can only imagine the trailer. And then I also start thinking about the first episode, you know? Here's the thing, HBO, you better invest in those servers, man. Because things are going to get No. Hey, beef that up because it's going to fry the server.
Would you like to watch the first episode in the theater?
I would think it's amazing. Amazing.
That's cool, isn't it?
That would be really cool.
It's like a partnership between Warner and HBO to make the first one. Really cool. Show it in some special theaters, right? Like an event, of course. The idea is for you to subscribe to HBO Max and watch it on the app, of course. But still, it would be cool to have the experience in the theater.
It would be really cool to do it in theaters like a global event, you know?
I think there's a chance for that, you know? A lot of streaming services are doing that nowadays, releasing it in theaters to watch and also on only the first one.
Right? Only the first one.
Yeah, the first one. I doubt they'll release the first 2 episodes together.
Yeah, I think so. There are a lot. I just can't remember any on HBO right now. I'm not sure if Knights of the Seven Kingdoms released both the first and second.
Just the first one.
Just the first one?
Just the first one. I remember it's the one with the crap, right? That poop scene.
I remember some series where the first and second episodes came out together, but I don't know if that's common on HBO. Yeah.
It's not, because Friday, December 25th is a Friday, right? People are saying on the 27th there will already be an episode on Sunday? Probably not.
Yeah, I'd say no. Only on the next Sunday, right? Then every Sunday I hope it's at an early time. If it's at midnight, that's tough, huh?
Midnight isn't good for an audience, so I don't think it will be then.
It could be at 10 or at 8 p.m.
Or at 10, man. At 10, okay. Or at 10, you know? Wow.
Man, dinner time is taking forever this Christmas.
Now, here's the question. We're talking here like Christmas at home, there will be people watching and all that. Here's the question. Private session? Live after the first episode?
Yeah, that's Boo Boo Toto.
Everyone in the studio at Christmas, Boo Boo.
Simply Boo Boo.
Pretending not to hear anything.
I said, simply Boo Boo and Michelle over there. Let's go, because now the moment has arrived for...
Here in Brazil, we celebrate Christmas Eve much more than Christmas Day itself.
Christmas Day is lunch, maybe at a restaurant, right? Yeah, so you do that. And then, at night, Boo Boo is... I'm not kidding, Boo Boo. I don't know.
Don't go anywhere, I'm telling you. Bringing Christmas presents. Hey, we could exchange gifts, right? Live on air.
A Secret Santa.
Oh, let's do it.
A Secret Santa.
Christmas, Harry.
No.
Shall we do it? Secret Santa for 3?
Boss. Call Michelle. Call everyone over.
We call our friends. Call Renee, Leo. He'll be working in Japan, man. Michelle will be the first to leave us.
Michelle, look, he's taking off.
Man, Michelle, this thing about, hey, Michelle.
No, Michelle Zara, come on, don't space out, man.
Then we make a magical dinner here. Look, let's have a turkey, a Chester roast chicken, and we'll talk to the people. Everyone sending in their answers. Let's do it. Aren't you guys going to be doing anything after lunch on Christmas? You can watch us until it's time for the series.
We'll do the pre-series. Hey,
That would be awesome, right?
the whole day in the studio.
Not all day, but it starts before the episode at 9. We begin around 5:30 or 6.
There will be a chat with Galena Anciosa, who will be there on the couch. Then,
When I go, it's...
Christmas or Eve,
it's Christmas. On the 25th, it's December 25th.
25. That's right. Yeah. Then we go with this idea for Bubo's face.
Is that it? No.
This, Alvara will...
Still no face.
Alvara will know. The rent of the...
But imagine how many sponsors will want to be part of this live stream. Look.
Sponsors who want to. Food sponsors. If you want to put a Chester here, there will be a nameless Chester if there's no sponsor. Okay?
They're going to write on it with a marker?
No. The Chester will be here. There will be Christmas food. Ciara. There could be gifts. Look, such and such company will say, Secret Santa gift exchange.
We can give everyone a little spoiler, huh? We already have a partner. Oh, really? Yeah, the first sponsor of Seção Reservada has a slight reference to Harry Potter, which you'll see when we talk about them, okay? Yeah.
We already have a very special first sponsor.
So we want to make this happen. We're really, guys, I even posted that Seção Reservada. We're really happy with this project, and especially with the love you all are showing for this project. I say that we started at a really good time, right? We did. Kako and I, we always start in silence, right? Yes, because it's really easy to start when it's noisy. Yes, silence, night. It's really easy to start in the noise, you know? So, but we're always here. Anyway, what else? Imagining. It's tough, right? Picture this man singing at Christmas.
I'm here writing the script. Wow.
Do you know what that is? He fell asleep. He managed to fall asleep. After 72 hours without sleep. I know.
The teaser video. I'm like, no.
Man,
Dude, I was like, only my body was awake. My soul wasn't here.
seriously. But what's worse is that you had already spent the whole night analyzing your trailer, right? Then you go, oh, there's a piece of paper there. With a motorcycle, I was really exhausted. A phone book right there on the left side.
I was slurring my words. Man, and no, but the thing is, can you believe I got home and couldn't sleep?
Are you kidding? That afternoon?
I couldn't sleep. I tried to take a nap, like lie down and rest. I couldn't. My mind was racing. I was really,
I think it's also because of the recording, right?
But my mind was racing so much that I said, man, I'm going to write a few more scripts and stuff. So I went and worked for like another 4 hours, you know? Then I went to lie down to take a nap, and yeah.
This trailer caught everyone by surprise, man. And I wanted to bring up a comparison here that I think you'll agree with me on. It's not even close to Fantastic Beasts, right? No.
No, wow.
No, like, Fantastic Beasts was really niche, right?
It's really niche. Man, I miss Fantastic Beasts.
That's what I mean by niche. That's exactly what makes it niche. Fantastic Beasts. The first one still attracted a casual audience, out of curiosity. Yeah. But then it became a niche, like a series just for fans. Yeah. So only the hardcore fans, only the diehards were there reacting to Fantastic Beasts trailers, doing analysis. And we were there. But it's nothing compared to the buzz there was, man. A trailer getting 3.6 million likes just on Instagram.
It's insane, and the trailer is really good. Really. It managed to capture exactly what I was hoping for.
What did you think about it? I saw a lot of people talking about it being dark and all. Did you also, man?
I saw that. You know what? Here's the thing. I think people have a... This is just my opinion, okay? Because I'm not a director of photography either. That's why I really wanted to bring a director of photography here. Someone to understand it better.
Adriano Goldman.
Because, like...
I think that's the director over there. Yeah, that's him.
I think when someone takes a frame from the trailer, takes a screenshot, puts it on the iPhone, brightens it, and saturates it, it's just an eyelid. From mine, an eyelid.
Eyelid. Eyelashes, man. Eyelashes. Damn. You've got the eyelid in your mouth. Who are you? Look at the hungry ones.
And the person brightens it up, puts on a filter, and says, they're doing photography work better than an Emmy winner. I think that's a bit much.
I think that's a bit of an inflated ego.
That's how it is, of course. Chigo, do you agree that those scenes are dark? I agree. But take the Dursleys, for example. You have to feel uncomfortable in the Dursleys' house, you know? It has to be something cold, without color. You just look at it like this. In the cupboard scene, you can't see anything. Guys, thinking about natural light and realism, the only light coming from the cupboard there was from that gap that was hitting right in Harry's eye.
Every frame of the trailer, if you pause it, it's really beautiful, man.
And something that's really cool, yesterday I was watching Miss Walker's analysis.
And she really knows her stuff. She understands a lot.
She understands a lot because she really gets the technical side of things. Unlike us fans who notice details like, oh, this is something only a fan would catch and all, some symbolism, she actually gets the technical side of things, you know? I watched her analysis and it's great. I'll watch it again. It's definitely worth it. We should invite her sometime.
Yes, it's really cool.
Her analysis is really cool because she talks exactly about these more technical aspects like camera positioning, you know?
Where the camera is coming from.
Where the camera is coming from, the shadow, the light. And so we have, if we take what she said, right, with what the team itself said, like, this is going to be a more realistic series, right? And then a lot of people were surprised at the time, like, what do you mean more realistic? It's about magic. How could it be more realistic? Its realism comes from that. Right there when Harry is in the cupboard in that scene under the stairs, right? I'll even mention what Miss said in her video. But guys, watch her analysis, okay? What she says is this. The camera is in a kind of like vertical position. The framing is kind of vertical. She mentioned the technical term there. It's kind of vertical, which means that it feels like something's wrong. That it's wrong. Precisely because the way Harry sees himself there is wrong. He thinks he's nobody, that he doesn't have, you know? But he is in the wizarding world, he's a legend, right? The boy who lived, the clothes he wears, the shade of gray he wears there, all mixed together. There's a palette of blue there. There are several layers. It's meant to represent sadness because blue conveys that in those scenes, you know? So there are several. The castle, it's dark, especially with the candles.
The chandeliers and candles and light. There's natural light in some moments of the trailer, coming softly from a window. But the amount of light that exists in Hogwarts is really cool because Hogwarts is a castle.
It's a castle.
The history of magic class there, for me, is the best example of that. You know why? I also saw an analysis that's really cool. The person says that the amount of candles there makes everything really dark.
It even sounds like a class where you don't feel so excited about it. Yes, which is exactly the history of magic class.
Like people fall asleep.
It's really monotonous. Just candlelight, very dark. Yes. And, like, the teacher talking there. Not every corner of Hogwarts is going to be well lit. The shot of the herbology class is really cool because the sunlight is coming from outside. So you have this kind of diffused light, spread out as if it were sunlight. The cinematography is really beautiful in that scene, by the way. So, guys, sometimes you think you understand cinematography. Oh, but Sorcerer's Stone, a 2001 movie, was brighter. Yeah.
But that was a choice.
So it was a creative choice by the cinematographer at the time. So it was a film that had an older image quality today, and
So it's not that one is wrong and one is right. No, of course not. That's not what we're saying, okay, guys? That's not it. We're not saying that Sorcerer's Stone is wrong because they made it bright. Yes, of course, that was the vision they wanted to convey, and that's it. But look, you guys have to understand that, yes, a lot of people are basing their analysis on nostalgia, which might not be fair exactly because of this tendency to want to compare it to the movie. Yeah. And you have to understand that, man, it's a different team. It's a different creation. It's something else entirely. So it's going to be different. It's not really supposed to be the same, you know? Like, man, the Harry Potter movies, they get darker over time, right? And then people made this comparison like, oh, the movies get darker. Imagine if the series is like that in Deathly Hallows, you won't be able to see anything. That's it. We don't know if they'll use the getting darker thing, but
Right. This Chamber of Secrets could even be a more colorful series. You don't... Yeah, the second season. I don't...
it really depends on the environment.
they're not going to make it darker, okay? It's funny because a lot of Harry Potter fans complain that Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince was the darkest movie of all.
Coincidentally, it was the only film nominated for an Oscar for Best Cinematography. That was Bruno Del Bonell, the director of photography for The Half-Blood Prince, who is now one of the most respected cinematographers in the world. Bruno Del Bonell, who did the cinematography for The Half-Blood Prince, and Adriano Goldman, who is Brazilian, by the way. He's one of the most respected guys in the industry. Emmy winner for The Crown. He did wonderful cinematography in Andor. He's a very respected guy, even by the director of the series, Mark Mylod, who saw his work on The Crown, and he wanted to bring that naturalism, that realism, to the Harry Potter series. It's like, oh, but where's the magic? Where's the color? Come on, it's Harry Potter.
I saw a funny comment. If you want to see colorful scenes, go watch Patat and Patata. I saw that comment. It was funny.
I'm not taking the critic's side, okay? I think there's still going to be 8 months of work now, right?
I don't think it's finished here.
In post-production, so a lot of things should change. Yes, it can get a little brighter, but cinematography isn't just about color, and it's not just about saturation. Cinematography is the way a scene is filmed and the message you want to convey to the audience through the way that scene was shot.
If you put a scene at the Dursleys, super colorful, super happy,
How are the darlings going to appear?
Harry's life, man, it's like a prison, you know? It's something sad, it's something painful, that's why he's wearing gray. Even the school uniform is kind of gray, you know? Yeah. Like, it's a gray thing. The bars on the little window when the sun reflects on them, right? Like, there are bars representing prison, you know? None of this is random. It's a conscious choice, you know? A narrative message behind it.
So I went to do a little research on Adriano's work, and he really loves using light in his scene compositions.
So, whether it's in a chandelier, a candle, he likes to play with this natural light.
Exactly. Yeah, and I always think it's really cool, you know, Tiago. As fans, of course, we have to have our critical perspective. It's not like, wow, everything is great, everything is wonderful. No. But the problem is when you keep finding flaws, you know?
And comparing, in my view, no.
Finding flaws like, wow, the framing of this photo that was posted, yes, my friend, you get it? Like, you're just looking for flaws to point out. It's not something that's actually a flaw. Did you get it?
Man, in the end, the biggest enemy of this series will be the movies themselves. So, what I mean is, they're always going to compare the movie scenes with the series and everything. I hope the Half-Blood Prince season comes soon, because people won't be able to do that anymore.
Because there won't be any movie scenes to compare, since they cut 80% of the book.
No, but I think, man, and honestly, I like it. I'm in love with the movies. I absolutely love the movies. I have segments here on Calderon Corrado where I talk about scenes that I think are better in the movie than in the book. You get it? Uh-huh. But I also think you can't really compare them, of course, only out of curiosity or just for entertainment. If you prefer, like, man, I think the Hogwarts uniform is cooler in the movies. Okay. Yeah. Now, is it annoying? You know, today I posted a picture of Fred and George since it's their birthday. So I took Fred and George from the series, took Fred and George from the movie, and made the post, right? You know, with the carousel. But the first picture is from the series. Then someone commented, oh, cool, but now post the real ones. So who are the real ones?
The books. For me, it's Fred's character, and
If I just post the words Fred and George there. Did you get it? Like, then it's a little competition. I like it, but it turns into a derogatory comparison, you know? Man, it's really annoying.
And guys, stop. Stop sabotaging yourselves, like saying this series isn't for me. This series is for the new generation.
I've already enjoyed my trio. I already have the originals in my mind. Guys, you're missing out on a really cool opportunity to enjoy this series, you know? All because of something silly.
Just because, oh, they'll never be Daniel, Rupert, or Emma.
It's a rivalry.
They'll never be, and they don't need to be either.
Daniel. Yeah, Daniel already sent a letter to Dominique. Emma. Okay, already sent a letter to Arabella. And Rupert already sent a letter to, yeah, they criticized the way I say Alistair. They said it was Alistair. I thought it was crap.
Alistair.
Alistair.
Then you see that this thing with Tom Felton, he already talked, already wrote to Locke Spratt. The actors are not, guys, they already live.
They want the kids to be under this pressure.
It's already hard. Wow. Then there's that video of the actors introducing themselves to the public for the first time. And the crowd is in tears.
Oh, now the official series page is only posting things about the series. Oh, where are the movies?
No, I saw people furious saying, no, make a separate page for the series. There are people here who don't want to see the series, so just unfollow the page.
Movie content was getting 30,000 likes. 35,000 what I mean is. Now that it's something new, the posts are getting 600,000, 1 million likes, man. It's all about it.
It's really annoying, you know. Nobody is forced to consume anything. But it's not that the person doesn't want to consume, they don't want to consume, they want to impose that on everyone, you know?
If you're not in the mood for the series, just watch it.
Watch it pissed off. I'm kidding. April Fools, yeah?
Sometimes the Old Testament side of me comes out. And if you don't want to watch the series, guys, that's okay. If you feel like this series doesn't have the vibe anymore, that you're in a different place in life, it's all good. That's how it is.
Nobody is. That's the big rule of life. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to give you some valuable advice now. Nobody likes someone annoying and bothering them, so here's the thing. If you don't want to watch, then don't watch. Just don't bother the people who are happy and excited about the series.
Some people aren't excited and want others to feel the same.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
Are you guys really going to watch that? Wow, you'll never get over the originals.
I wanted to reply to the girl who commented, seriously, just post yourself on your own Instagram.
Yeah, man,
You're so nervous.
it's something we have to do. Like, okay, if you're feeling down, don't bring others down. Because we have movies, it's great that we have movies. Exactly. The movie casts will live on forever.
Yeah, Diego, but of course you're going to depend on the series. You're going to make money from this from your channel. Oh, it changed.
Oh, but then of course,
Kako, you're not going to criticize. You went to the studios.
Yeah, right? Just like Kiko.
But
I love Kiko.
I think these guys are amazing. You know why? Because they reduce years and years of work to something they just made up.
We've been in the trenches from the start, okay? Since Fantastic Beasts. I've been here since Goblet of Fire was being filmed. Man, damn, you know? I went through all the eras and the sessions.
It's true.
I was a kid. I was a kid. We followed all the phases.
No news without... It's because after the movies there was a moment there. Wonderful.
Stagnation.
Stagnation for almost 2 years.
The content we created there was mostly using what we already had from the story without covering anything new, right?
So, we understand. We go through all the phases. This will be another one. I hope it's really cool. I'm sure it will be. I think I feel...
Man, honestly, I feel genuinely happy, genuinely excited, yes. Most things please me, yes. What doesn't please me, I say it, but I'm not going to go looking for flaws just for the sake of it. It's just that there's this trend nowadays, right? So it's like that. This is the reality of the internet, okay? People don't want to see opinions. They don't. They want to see their own opinions being spoken by other influential people they follow. Like, so the person wants to see their opinion reflected in me. They want me to say their opinion. So they don't want an opinion. They don't want to hear my opinion. She wants a mirror. She wants like, oh, what does Kako think about this? If it's something different from what she thinks, oh no, then it's no good. All his content is garbage. Nothing he does is deserved. Nothing that happens to him is deserved. It's because he's a suck-up, you know? Like, the person doesn't want to see an opinion. That's not what they want to see. So, these are really annoying times, you know, in these,
Like, in that sense,
you know?
I've never seen so much.
Stuff. Man, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
If you're looking for a channel that's just full of rage bait, that just tries to do things to get attention through hate, this isn't that channel, okay? For example, it's neither the Leaky Cauldron nor the Observatory.
No, Kako used a term that's good for us to talk about, which is rage bait. Rage bait is about getting people's engagement, right? The comments, the likes.
In a negative way.
Through hate. So, in recent years, this wave of rage bait has emerged on the internet, with content creators monetizing several channels. We know that there are many channels today that need controversy to survive. If We Were Caldero and Observatorio only made videos about controversy, we would already be... Guys, you can be sure, because people often engage much more through the power of hate, right? In a video criticizing something than in one praising it.
And a real example is my video, that one. I made a video, things I hate, detest, and despise in Harry Potter. It blew up. It blew up.
Because this wave of hate, of rage bait, is really about that. For example, when the trailer for the series comes out, there was a lot of rage bait about the cinematography. And with that, content creators saw an opportunity to, hey, talk about the cinematography, say that it's too dark.
People are agreeing, so I'm going to use that.
And I think I already had some strong criticisms of the algorithm, but it seems like now it's gotten worse, okay? Because it seems like if you click on a tweet criticizing the cinematography, it will just show you 50 opinions from people criticizing the cinematography. And you get sad, you get upset. Twitter is a social network that I still don't know why I use, because I was just looking for people saying good things about the trailer. I was on the good side of the algorithm. One time, I went to check the photography algorithm, and a bunch of people started showing up. This happened to Papa, to Edu, and also to Snape.
So, a lot of rage bait, a lot of clicks based on hate. So, be careful with that, okay?
Really pay attention and see how it is. Papa, ese Edu's look as Snape has already been revealed. It's already out. And I saw a post on Instagram from 2 days ago comparing him.
2 days ago, and it was from Aya.
It was a picture of Aya with his hair straightened with a flat iron. The actor doesn't even look like Edu.
I've seen this image before.
I've seen it before, so like, why do you think this person does this? Does this person like Harry Potter? No. Does this person like Harry Potter? This person is just doing it. Exactly, guys.
This page, pay attention to the content you're going to consume. I've even seen this with Hermione. I've seen people talking about the physical appearance of the trio. I've seen a lot of posts talking about the physical appearance, details about the physical appearance of the actors. Is this the kind of creator or the kind of content you want to consume, guys? Someone who talks badly about Dominique's appearance, or Arabella's appearance, who are 11-year-old children.
I'll tell you, usually the person who says these things thinks there's some kind of super revolutionary against the system. No, I'm against the system because everyone says they like it, but they don't have the courage to say otherwise.
My friend, at the end of the day, I don't know how this person sleeps at night, because talking bad about a child to try to hurt someone, I don't know. You can have all the problems, in my opinion, okay? All the problems you have with the world.
A lot of people, with everything that happened, the controversies involved, you have every right to stop consuming Harry Potter, okay? You have every right not to consume the series anymore, not to want to consume any more content. but talking about a child's appearance definitely won't make you a better person at the end of the day. Yeah.
It doesn't make you that much better of a person like you think you are, you know?
So, that's it. At the end of the day, you have to decide. Okay, not consuming Harry Potter anymore because of that.
All right, you have every right in the world to do that. But don't use that anger, I don't know, to talk badly about things that have nothing to do with it.
Honestly, I got really pissed off with that thing about the kid, you know? I would never go that far.
No, that's cowardice. It's cowardice.
That's cowardice. I wouldn't go that far. Sorry. I think everything has its limits.
Cowardice. And the internet has normalized talking about children's appearance, speaking badly about kids, man.
The truth is that the internet has normalized a lot of things that, unfortunately, are just sad. It's just sad. So we have to choose which side we want to consume content from.
In an era where, if you look to the right, there will be hateful content. If you look to the left, there will be hate bait content.
From people using the image of actors just to get clicks and likes. You really have to choose carefully where you want to stay, you know? In a healthy community, people can share opinions and criticize the series, including what they disliked. They may like the series overall, but it still needs to make sense.
That it's honest, you know? That it's honest.
We love the movies, and we criticize the movies. That's how it is. By criticize, I mean pointing out things about the movies. So, that's it. I think it's about having a healthy conversation.
Exactly.
Being in a healthy community.
It's also something like that, right, Tiago? I notice a lot that nowadays when it comes to opinions, it's like this. I give my opinion, you give yours. Yours is different from mine. Yes. The point is, no, you have to change your opinion. My opinion is the right one. That's really how it is today, you know? No, you can't have that opinion. Because this one is the right one, you know? Yes. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's the famous all or nothing. I saw you talking about that, right? Either you hate it or you love it.
Exactly. I even made a tweet. Polarization has melted people's brains. And it's true. Either you love it or you hate it or everything is bad, you know? You can't have a controversial opinion. You can't have an opinion that doesn't please people, you know?
And this whole thing about it, the actor himself, Papa Eziedo, he suffered, he stated that he received death threats. And we live in an era of, I'm talking about rage bait. This era of engagement through hate. And we have to be very careful because Papa Eziedo accepted the role, he's already there. And there's no point in blaming the actor guys for accepting a role, you know? Yes, it's something that doesn't...
I see a lot of comments from people who seem really disconnected from real life, you know, man. Like, if he were a fan, he wouldn't have accepted it. First, to play a role, to interpret a character, you don't need to be a fan of anything, you just need to be an actor and have the credentials.
And another thing, if there was an audition, think about it. I'm sure there was an audition, okay? Yes, of course, for the role. And several HBO actors and many other actors auditioned for the role of Snape. And Papa Eziedo is a hell of an actor, and I'm sure he did an amazing job there, and I'm really excited personally to see what he's going to bring to this Snape, who loses control, you know? Even more so. And we try to break away a bit from the standard and image Alan Rickman set. He's perfect, amazing, one of my favorite actors from the 8-film franchise. He had an action figure, an Alan Rickman action figure. So, I've always been one of the biggest fans of Alan Rickman's Snape, and I'm here with an open heart, an open mind, eager and excited to see Papa Eziedo. So, it's just knowing that this is how it is now and it won't change. No,
Man, I also saw a lot of comments, right? Like, Snape is different from the book. Yeah, he's different, guys. We already knew he was going to be different since it was announced. Wow.
it's been a while since it was announced, right?
It's going to be a black actor playing a character who, in the books, is described as white. And that's it, you know? It's done. They've already chosen. They're not going to change it. He's going to be the one. One thing that really bothers me is when people normalize certain things that are indefensible. For example, the death threats that the guy is receiving. I made a post on Instagram about his interview. Yeah, everyone made a post about that interview, right? He was saying that he received death threats and everything, and then there are people commenting like, oh, but he accepted the role. Oh, but I don't know. Oh, but is he going to keep whining now? Guys, I'm sorry. You guys will have to excuse me. No attachment to any material things, you know?
You have to think that's cool, right?
You have to normalize a death threat against someone who just accepted a job, you know? Like, he accepted it. Oh, sure, he wouldn't accept the lead role in a series that's going to be the biggest of the decade, you know? He's gonna be the character, like one of the most important characters of the next decade. The guy wouldn't accept it, okay? Like, do you guys live in reality, you know? Like, I would even accept playing Minerva if they called me.
Yeah. If they offered you an 8-year contract for the lead role in the biggest series of the next decade, would you really say, oh no, I won't accept it? Considering you auditioned, probably delivered something amazing in the audition to the point that the director, the showrunner, and even the author herself approved it. Do you think he'll just say, you know what? I don't want it anymore and won't accept it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the opportunity of his life, guys. Financially, at least. And it's also a career opportunity. He already had a very well-established career in theater. He did Hamlet there. He did, you know? He won a BAFTA. He's already an actor who's won awards. So, relax, okay?
Yeah, no, and Diego, man, I'm sorry, dude. People's comments when there's news about him saying he was threatened with death, and then someone comes and comments a poop emoji like, what am I supposed to think this person is?
That's right.
Did you get it? Yeah. Then someone comes and says, oh, but he doesn't have it anymore. The guy is saying he got death threats because he accepted a role. He doesn't have it anymore, you know? He just doesn't have that. It's wrong, period.
That's it.
It's wrong, period, you know?
I completely agree with you. I saw that interview with Papo, and I was really sad, to be honest. So, I absolutely agree with everything you said. And I hope that now, with his final look revealed, and personally, I thought that interview was really cool.
Does his look in the trailer in the series look good? Based on the teaser, it does. Is it faithful to the book? It's not. Period. That's a fact. Just like so many characters in the movies weren't faithful either. And even so, we didn't stop watching. I didn't see anyone threatening anyone with death because of it. Do you understand?
Things like Crumb himself, right? Victor Crumb, wow.
Crumb in the books is as ugly as the devil. In the movie, he's handsome. You don't see anyone.
Complaining about it back then, right?
Do you understand?
We're reaching an important point. More characters will appear. Papo is early, not the first.
Future seasons of the series will likely introduce other characters who stray from their book descriptions.
In an ideal world, everyone would be faithful. The series, I would like all the characters to be faithful just as they are described in the book. But just because some won't be, it doesn't mean, damn, my life is over, that I'm going to stop watching the series and just use this forever as a content creator to keep getting views, you know?
I really think that's so surreal, because here's the thing. When I was 11 years old and went to watch Harry Potter for the first time, I didn't care about anything. I didn't care about details. I thought everything was amazing. I didn't worry if a character matched the books. I just loved the story. And everything it brought with it. So, the movies, I always like to say, guys, the movies aren't disappearing from your life, from your story. Your VHS tapes, your DVDs, Blu-rays, the movies are there for you to enjoy whenever you want. Enjoy them a little. Take a little break. It might not help for me to say this, because sometimes people are already too, you know? But try to take that feeling out of your heart a little so you can enjoy this new phase in a good way 10 years from now, okay? Or 15 years from now, let's say. When you look back, do you want to remember yourself as someone who was fuming for all 8 seasons?
Or do you want to remember yourself as someone who enjoyed Harry Potter being adapted for the second time? So I want you to think about your future self, you know?
Who will look back and see you reacting like this to a work of fiction, to a series that, in theory, was meant to be a story for young people, a children's story. Do you want to remember yourself foaming at the mouth or enjoying this new journey? Yeah.
That's it.
And hey, Tiago, I think it's really important for us to talk about it too. I've already done it. That's it. And I'd like to highlight here on the podcast, for those who are watching or listening, there's a lot of narrative being built that, oh, now the Marauders can be racist, right? Né? Because they, inclusive eu vejo muita gente falando que Harry doesn't like Snape at all, but
That became a really popular meme, right?
Harry doesn't like Snape for no reason. The Marauders used to bully Snape because of his appearance. Neither of those things is true. They're not true. Harry has every reason not to like Snape right from the start. First, he's suspicious because when he looks at Snape, his scar hurts. And Percy already plants the seed there. Oh, he really likes the dark arts? Yeah. A kid who has no contact with that world is already thinking, right? They immediately go, wait a minute, my scar hurt. The one who gave me this scar was a dark wizard. That professor looked at me in a strange way. My scar hurt. Are you saying he really likes the dark arts? Man, I get the feeling that he, I don't know, doesn't like me.
He was mistreated during the entire first potions class, right? Exactly. Humiliated.
Mistreated. He gets to the first potions class and Snape almost hits him on the head with the book, with his own book, you know? So it's not for nothing. Snape is unfair, Snape takes points, Snape humiliates.
Snape will be much more unfair in the series, you know? Exactly. Much more.
So it's not for nothing, you know? And then the Marauders, it's the same thing. On the train, we even did an episode about Snape. On the train, their rivalry starts because of Hogwarts houses. Yeah. You see, it has nothing to do with appearance. They don't look at Snape and say, oh, look at this guy, let's make fun of his appearance. That's not it. That's not the reason. Later, they call him Snotty. But snotty has nothing to do with Snape's color. Snotty has to do with actually in the original language, the term is snivellus, which is what they call him, right? And it's a term that comes from the word snivellus, snivels, which is like when your nose is running and it can mean someone is whiny, right? Right? That thing about being like weak. Kind of, you know, like, oh, weak crybaby, something like that. It's called snotty because their nose is always runny. It has nothing to do with hair. Do you get it? Like, it has nothing to do with the nose, with a big nose. It's not about that. They call him snotty because of actually snivellus is a blend of that word and Severus, you know? Severus combined with snivels. Yeah. So, man, I really don't think the show's gonna make that big mistake in the script of making the characters act racist. I'm pretty chill about that. Especially because of the author's own words, since a lot of people like to use the author's words to show what Snape is like in the books, right? So, her own words. When they asked her about the prejudice Dumbledore faced for being gay, she said, "Wizards don't care about that. For them, everything is related to magic, to blood." In other words, the prejudices of muggles
Are different from the
wizards. They're different from wizards. Wizards aren't concerned with common muggle prejudices like racism based on skin color or, homophobia, those kinds of things. That's not something wizards worry about. For them, everything is about blood purity. There are even black wizards who are supremacists like the Zabini family. There's even a part where Zabini says, "I wouldn't touch that mudblood, no matter what she looks like." He's talking about Ginny. So this narrative, man, for me, it's already been debunked, you know? Yeah. But what about how the audience will interpret it? My friend, if the audience interprets it wrong, then it's just wrong, period. I can't say that Harry is a lowered Fiat Uno. That won't make Harry a lowered Fiat Uno.
But I'm fully convinced that the screenwriter, right, in this case Francesca Garner, they're extremely talented and they'll manage it. No one is going to change anyone's story, okay? Exactly.
No one is going to change the Marauders' story. They're not going to change Snape's story. They'll manage it. Sometimes with a simple sentence, guys. A simple line of dialogue like, "But that's not going to be the focus of the series, you know, guys." Exactly.
That's not going to happen. Snape's skin color won't be the focus of the series. No one will approach Snape and comment on him being black.
It's not going to happen. So we have to wait and see. That's only going to be in the 5th season. We don't know if other Marauders might also be played by other black actors.
We don't know about other characters who might be played by black actors.
Serena already mentioned in the student announcement that some students there are black and from pureblood families. Blackley Montag, yes.
So, did you get it? Even Professor Lupin will be played by a black actor. We don't know. Sirius Black could be played by a black actor. So it will all depend. I mean, I don't know what they have planned. I don't know. But we'll have to wait.
Yeah, I think so. I wouldn't swear it won't happen. I believe it won't. I believe it won't. I really do. But I can't say for sure that it won't. Yes, of course. In the same way, the people who are saying it will happen also can't be sure. They might have that suspicion, yes. They might have that concern, yes. No problem. And guys, when I say this, remember what I'm saying is really directed at those who are extreme black and white, who are saying it will happen, that this and that will happen. I'm not talking about those who are concerned and
have a slight concern, but that's not going to affect the way they see the project in the series.
I'm talking about these people. I'm not. This here is solely and exclusively for those who are all or nothing and, flat out say it's over, that's it.
Perfect. That's exactly what I think. So,
We've gone through the official release date announcement,
Trailer buzz, cinematography, it's crazy.
cinematography release window, filming time.
just to wrap up this topic once and for all, release window is different from recording. They're going to record the next ones, basically, for 7 years straight, guys. They're going to record in 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, then post-production, which usually takes 9 months. And the release window is something else.
But the kids won't grow up because every year they'll be filming the seasons.
They'll grow up, they will.
No, for sure. So that's it, just to make it clear. Guys, the release window is different from filming, okay? That's it.
That's it. I think we're done for today.
Let's wait for more news, which will surely be discussed here on Seção Reservada. I hope HBO releasing the trailer doesn't mean we'll have to wait too long.
Come on, let's go.
Man, they need to feed us with at least 3 news updates a month until the series comes out. But that's it. I think we're heading to our shouting moment. The QR code is always on the screen. Send us what you thought about the trailer. Send your opinions about what we talk about here in today's episode. Because during the shouting moment, we answer your messages. And we always leave that for the end of the episode. That's it.
All right, let's move to the shouting moment.
Our first message is from Carlos Fernandez. Will there be an episode we can join? Live? I've been following for so long I don't even remember anymore. I'm 35 years old, green heart snake, Caesar. We've got a Slytherin here, huh?
We talked to Boo Boo. Yes, there will be. During the Christmas live stream.
Yeah, Boo Boo. Look, Boobazera isn't even listening.
I said, hold on. We said, Momento Berador asked like this. Will there be an episode we can join? Live? I've been following for so long I can't even remember anymore. I'm 35.
I said, yes, there will be an episode, the Christmas Live, the magical dinner, the Christmas one where we give presents live.
Yeah.
My friend. But yes, we do have ideas for live episodes. Yes, I think that especially during the series, the episodes, I think that's going to happen a lot. So we do plan on it, yes. So you can interact with us here in real time.
All right, God Petrus sent here. Wonderful. Hey love, you forgot to block me on Seção Reservada. So, if you're dating or have dated God Petrus Desb,
I put the guy in there.
Try to work it out. He even showed up on Seção Reservada here to send you a message. So, respect is due. See you next time.
Vinicius Sakaida. I'm obsessed with wands. I love Luna's first one. Are you excited to see the new designs from the series too? I'm really looking forward to it. I think the thing about the wands being carved and having different appearances, features, to match the characters' personalities is really cool. I'm excited to see what they'll do in the series. In the teaser, we already got a glimpse of some of them, right?
Can I ask you a question? Sure. Did you see the props department there? I did. And did you see any wands?
And wands. Whoa.
You're crazy, huh? Nankin Gonzalez sent this here. You don't even have to read it live. Just take a look at the topic idea I sent in your DM. I hope I helped. Nankin, we'll check it out for sure. Our DMs are a bit full this week, but now we'll definitely check your message there.
Letitia Corvina sent this. HBO usually keeps the same number of episodes in every season. Do you think 8 hours will be enough for book 5? Very good question. It is.
I've wondered about that myself, you know? I think that 8 episodes, even for Order of the Phoenix.
Goblet of Fire could be a little less.
It could be 10, I think.
I also think they can increase it.
10 hours of content sounds great.
I do think they can increase it. Or 9 episodes, we'll see. We'll get confirmation of how much can be covered with Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, and also how the audience will react to these moments that aren't in the books, but at the same time are canon. Like, how the audience will react to this kind of moment.
So it's going to be a test, this first season, even for the production as well.
Yes, but I think they could maybe extend it by an hour or 2. Because remember, the movie is a little over 2 hours long, so...
Like, oh wow, yeah. That's 5.5 more hours for Philosopher's Stone. Robson Mariano just sent this in. Do you guys want a faithful translation of the books? For example, do you want the house names translated faithfully or adapted like in the movie?
I think that...
They're going to use the
book translations. This isn't something that bothers me, okay? In fact, I'm a big supporter of translation. I think translation is really important, yes. And I think they're going to keep it. In fact, there's the official Harry Potter Brazil page where they've released content like that, you know? There's Tom Servolo Riddle, which is the name in the translation, right? The original is Marvolo, so I think they're going to keep it because it's something that's already very, right?
They're going to use Gryffindor, you know?
Maybe they'll use Gryffindor for the name, right, Godric? And Gryffinoria for the house in some books. Cool, they do that. Corvino Silva said Season 4 would be the perfect opportunity to explore a bit of the world's magic schools. I think so too.
Man, Season 4 is going to be insane.
I also think it's a really cool opportunity. And it would be insane if they could show a bit of the other schools. Which maybe, right? I don't know if it's possible or if it's ideal to do. Because maybe it strays a bit from, I don't know, I'm not a screenwriter.
You know what's cool? Showing Cedrico in the Hufflepuff common room. Showing Victor Crumb sleeping there on the ship, you know? From Durmstrang. And about Beauxbatons, I don't know how.
That's in the carriage.
The carriage is kind of huge. It's enchanted.
Inside it's gigantic.
Ah, yeah, it would be really cool to see that kind of thing, that detail. I think they can definitely show it.
Maybe the school itself, I don't think they would show it.
I also think it's harder.
It strays too far from the plot, you know?
But that's it. We've reached the end of our shouting moment.
And do you have any phrase in mind that defines today's episode?
I do. If you can't think of one, I have one.
I have one.
Okay, please.
It's from the movies, not the... Okay. The things we love end up coming back to us, but not always in the way we expect.
Look how beautiful Luna Lovegood with her little all-star shoes there. By the way, Order of the Phoenix is expected to have Harry talking to nearly headless Nick after Sirius dies in the series.
Whoa, are you crazy?
Guys, thank you so much for another reserved session. Thanks. This episode is coming out on the Leaky Cauldron. Leave a like, comment, rate us 5 stars on Spotify.
And we've got more reserved sessions coming up. That's it. Thanks, all right? We're in this together. Thanks, everyone. We're in this together.